Now, did you know that the last 2 years were the slowest years for listings since this data has been kept? And that sucks because home sellers are home buyers. They're buyers with down payments that are generally already sourced and seasoned, and that's a Willy Wonka golden ticket for us loan officers. That's exactly what we're looking for.
It was projected that we were going to see about 80,000 listings a week this year. So far, we're at 75,000 a week, so not that much. For a good loan officer, this isn't going to get you out of the business, but for a part-timer, you might want to brush off that resume and start punching a clock again.
Which, by the way, is a great point. How many of you, when you go to work, do you punch that metaphorical clock in your head? You know, you go from, I'm home, I'm chilling, I'm watching Savannah and Al on the Today Show, to it's time to get up and get off my ass and get moving. How many of you on your downtime between the bookends of your day work on a marketing plan to bring the next buyer through your front door? How many of you are going to say, listings are down? Those are my future buyers. I better work my ass off with my realtor partners to get those agents mobilized to get those listings because I want those buyers. Now, I'm hoping a bunch of you are doing this because 78.3% of sellers, well, they buy again. Some are going to buy in my area, and that means you help my origination business when you get off your ass. Now, I'll make you a deal. I'll bust my ass for you if you bust your ass for me. Capiche?
To give you some perspective, during the years of the housing bubble crash, new listings were soaring between 250 to 400,000 per week. Moving to the present, 2024, 72,012, and 2025, 73,433 per week. So about 7/8 off the top of the market. That means in a longer historical perspective, we're in the dark ages. Just like 2008, we have buyers who don't buy. But worse, and unlike 2008, we don't have the inventory or the deals.
Well, some of us don't have deals, but if you want to have deals, you might want to jump on our team because, guys, we are recession-proof. Fill out the information down below and become part of, let's call it a movement. Anyways, moving on, I want to talk non-QM again with you people. It's the fountain of youth. Take a look at this graph. It's the private credit markets in North America. We are blowing the rest of the world off the map with the money we're investing into non-QM deals. Why? Well, because we have the United States housing market that's fueling these investments, a $50+ trillion industry that is unparalleled anywhere in the world. Now, why does this matter to you, the loan officer?
Because the private equity investment is funding the non-QM market, a massive market with massive money. To put this in perspective, while private equity is throwing hundreds of billions into non-QM, Congress is asking Bill Pulte to put a pause on the privatization of Fannie and Freddie.
Okay, so there's two markets that service you, right? We have our qualified market, our agency market, and our non-qualified or our non-agency market. One is growing, the private sector non-QM. The other is languishing in a state of confusion. One, non-QM, are aggressively coming out with new and innovative products with lower rates. The other seemingly doesn't even want to do loans. Money, mind, and marketing are all in the non-QM space. Guys, you have to become fluent in the language of non-QM. Your business and salvation in this industry depends on it.
Finally, the FHA has issued Mortgagee Letter ML 2025-14, which clarifies and streamlines servicing requirements for FHA-insured loans, reducing burdens on servicers while maintaining stronger borrower protections.
Now, the updated guidance provided in Mortgagee Letter 2025-14 updates to modernization of engagement with borrowers in default and loss mitigation. You know, they're coming. It expands borrower contact requirements in a way that makes it easier to reach more borrowers in a timely and effective manner. FHA also provides clarity in Reg X requirements and issues technical corrections to recent loss mitigation policies. Now, why this? Why now? With all of this servicing for future defaults? Well, because we've been telling you this for a while now. HUD sees the same thing we do. They see a housing storm on the horizon, and it's better to get this crap straight right now than later. I gotta tell you, this is really exciting. I hope this helps. Later, guys. Hey guys, Brian Stevens here with Mortgage Shots and the National Real Estate Post. Listen, if your company is looking for a speaker for one of your events, do me a favor. Reach out to us because, man, we have a lot to say, and I think you would be the benefactor of it. Fill out the information down below and let's have a conversation. The summer is young.